What's up, everyone? This is Anakin Skywalker addyadds, YouTube's chosen one, here coming to you with a Pepsi Watson update. I spoke with Pepsi's family recently, just this morning. I got a message actually, and unfortunately, he is not able to access the phone right now or email. He has not called his family since Thursday, so there has been no new information or updates since then. That being said, I did get some books shipped to him. They are en route now. And I do want to shout out Phil again for giving me some book suggestions. And there was one other guy who I couldn't find in my, I think it was Instagram, that he messaged me for another book suggestion as well. And I am just going to list the books that I did buy. So just give me 1 second here. It was Aristotle, and that was Politics. Mastery by Robert Greene, which is one of my favorite books of all time. The Analysis of the Self, a systematic approach to the psychoanalytic treatment of narcissistic personality disorder by Heinz Kohut. Leviathan by Thomas Hobbes. And as I said, The Politics by Aristotle. And Psychological Types by Carl Jung. So those are the books that are heading to Pepsi's family now. So I did this to save time and get the books as close as possible to him, because I did try to use Amazon and buy the books to send them directly to the prison, but you're not allowed to do that. Like, Amazon wouldn't let me do that. And it might be because I'm trying to ship them and I'm American and shipping them to England, or it could just be Amazon's not shipping to prisons right now. I don't know. So I switched to Waterstones, and it could be also that Waterstones is the only retailer that you can purchase books for the prison. I'm not sure, but either way, I sent them to his family, so they should get to him at some point. Whether or not it's going to be soon, I can't say, because again, we haven't heard any no phone calls have been made from Pepsi since then. Let me just look at the message that I got. So those wanting to send books, just let me know and we'll work something out. But not heard from him since last Thursday. Prison is on lockdown 22 hours a day due to the virus. They're not letting him add credit to phone calls, hence why no calls have been made. This is wrong. He is not able to talk to family and friends that care for him. So you can still send emails, of course, and send letters. But as far as phone calls, they're not letting him add credit to make phone calls. And just going to give a look in the chat quickly. What's up, Poker? Chi? Jeffrey, hope everyone is doing swell. And if you can see in the viewer, the video that's playing alongside me is part of an interview I did with Pepsi actually last year. And this was actually the same day that I interviewed Sean Atwood on. I interviewed Sean in the morning, and in the afternoon, after lunch and tea. Just kidding, I don't think I had tea that day. But I went and interviewed Pepsi, which was a quality interview. And I will be sure to put that in the description box below. I didn't beforehand, but I'll be sure to do it after the broadcast. You can watch the thing in its entirety. I think it's about an hour. It's over an hour long. Might be no more than 90 minutes, but you can check it out. And I split it up into clips too if people want to do that. He posted it on his YouTube channel as well. And I'm just excited that we can send him some new books during this dark time, because it is a dark time for the most disenfranchised populations, of course, especially prisoners. He said last week and the weeks prior that they had been flooding their cells. And whether or not that's continuing, I don't know. But that's pretty much the update on Pepsi for today, guys. I got those books over to them. Thanks again to those people who gave me recommendations. I actually had not heard of any of those books except for Robert Greene's, of course. So those are some new titles that I'll have to check out at some point in the future. That being said, do check out that interview with Pepsi, guys, and check out his YouTube channel as well. He actually did an interview with RT as well, which I didn't know, RT UK. And it's like a 15-minute segment, actually. It's pretty good that they did on HMP Belmarsh as it relates to Julian Assange's detention there. So that's pretty interesting, and I encourage people to check that out. Actually, I'll put that in the link. I'll put that link in the description box as well. All right, guys. Hope everyone's doing well in lockdown. Chilling here with a feline that's sleeping. And just trying to stay busy, stay activated mentally and physically engaged. Cheers.